I'm just going to throw some numbers out there. 24, 88, 229, and 19%. What do those numbers mean? Well, 24 is the average number of school shootings each year for the last 3 years. 88, the number of dead individuals, and 229, the number of injured individuals resulting from those school shootings. 19% is the percent of increase since the 21st century began of gun violence in our schools. The solution isn't easy. Guns are not the issue. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Mental health professionals are severely understaffed and severely overworked currently. Currently, 1/3 of Americans live without proper access to mental health and psychiatric professionals. And those same professionals have seen an 80% increase in their workload since COVID began. It takes time to create a mental health professional, and even then, getting people to access the help that they need is nearly impossible. The individuals who shoot up a school and commit the heinous acts of violence, they're not out there seeking the help. They're hardly giving the warning signs out. So how do we fix it? More importantly than how do we fix it, how do we prepare? How do we prepare our schools for the inevitable? Listen, these school shootings are not going away. So we need to prepare our students, our staff, and our schools for these incidents to happen. I feel that every school student and every staff member should have the Stop the Bleed training and access to the supplies, access to the kits. These kits buy individuals time. They buy the first responders like myself time to get to the students. An individual injured in one of these incidents by a shooting likely won't have enough time for us first responders to get to them. They will bleed out far sooner than it takes us to get there. So I suggest having the Stop the Bleed training given to all staff members and students, and supplies being placed in every classroom. I've heard multiple people say, why don't we just place them in the AEDs? We don't have enough money to put them in each classroom. But listen, where's the first place you tell people not to go in an active shooting event? The hallways. And where are all the AEDs placed? In a school, in a public building? They're placed in the hallways. The only answer is to get these supplies in each classroom and the training in the hands of each faculty member and student. Take a look at this bleeding control kit that we offer. This is our standard wall-mounted bleeding control kit. It has great visibility, and then it has great easy access. So all you do is open it up and you pull out your kit, and you can take this anywhere that is needed. Inside of here, it has all of the individual advanced bleeding control contents needed to treat, 1 to basically 3 patients. And you can take it anywhere you go. Now, there are other options other than this one. We can put a vacuum packed kit on your wall mounted with a 3M hook. We could put these in teachers' desks. Whatever it is, whatever your budget allows, these kits need to be in every classroom, and they need to be there soon. Brandon, when are we gonna teach the students, teach the staff members Stop the Bleed? Listen, it's 90 minutes start to finish. The class can be placed in one of the in-service trainings that teachers take prior to the start of school each year. And for the students, it can be placed in a health class or in a CPR class that's mandated to graduate high school. There are multiple states out there that already require Stop the Bleed training. Texas, Illinois, the Carolinas, Arkansas, albeit it's in different fashions and different levels, but let's reach out to our legislators, our congressmen and women, our lawmakers, and let's push this forward. Let's keep Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa off the board. Last year, Both Minnesota, Wisconsin had 2 school shootings, and Iowa had 1. These things are happening. They're happening closer to home than we know. So will you do me a favor? Will you like my video? And will you share it to a congressman, a school administrator, a teacher, a school board member, whoever you know that has the power to make the difference? Let's take the reach, take the reason that someone commits a school shooting out of play. Let's take the injuries and death away, and let's work together.